I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash. I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention. I wish Princess Celestia didn't need my help with the Friendship Summit in Griffinstone.
Does she really need your help? Well, okay, yes she does. Celestia can't tie her shoes by herself without being held captive by the laces, but my point is that you're an enabler.
You look like a pony who'd be up for an all-inclusive, one-of-a-kind adventucation, where you get to live the Daring Do experience.
No thanks. Did that already.
Sometimes several times a day.
Daring Do says she, quote, barely made it past the trap's barrage of arrows, unquote. But clearly, Daring Do is embellishing, and the correct number of arrows is 20!
This is why I don't go to conventions. Why is she tied up? I mean, I get why there's a body pillow there. Bronies are pervs, but why is she tied up?
I'm not saying those books don't exist. I'm saying that I refuse to acknowledge them.
Why?
Because they're horrible! I mean, there isn't a single thing after Ring of Destiny that is even remotely in the realm of the possible!
Oh look, it's the people who kiss Lauren Faust's ass.
The first series was smart and cool and an amazing nod to old-time serialized adventure books that somehow manages to be self-reflexive and ironic while at the same time celebrating the art form without a hint of cynicism.
I'm a professional critic and I'm gonna tell you right now that you just said a whole lot of nothing.
Which is why I came here to ask A.K. Yearling, muzzle to muzzle, why she sold out and dumbed down the rest of her books into just a series of impossible action sequences.
Sold out and dumbed down? How did you manage to say less than nothing?
Just keep your eyes out for anything suspicious.
Got it. Does a pony who only likes your first trilogy qualify as suspicious?
Rainbow, as much of an idiot as that guy is, maybe consider getting a life.
No, wait! I want to hear more about how you're 100% sure that in Curse of the Jungle Queen, Daring Do could survive a 60-story drop from the top of a waterfall after sustaining a broken wing in a Category 6 rapid.
I'm all for putting a limit on the suspension of disbelief, but you live in a world where God is real and this is where you draw the line? Get over yourself, buddy.
Listen, pal, you can keep her money, but I'm not
going anywhere. You may not approve of my plan, but I'm the mastermind here.
debatable.
You can't claim something is debatable without clarifying why it's debatable. You're like a walking YouTube comment.
Which would make Daring Do left hook, which we know is false, and that is everything that's wrong with Daring Do and the trek to the terrifying tower. Now, the problems with the next book.
My god, this is like listening to a half-assed Celestia theory from Firebrand.
It has all the hallmarks of a lame Daring Do adventure.
Quibble?
No, I'm talking.
Yeah, that's the problem. Shut the fuck up.
I don't take orders from some second-rate performer who learned acting from the supervillain school of bad accents.
It's like someone took Firebrand, Drowning in Horseshoes, Digi, ANY, FNGR, and Shirkop Ponies and smashed them all together into one overwhelming abomination of horror and ignorance.
I told you to warn me if anything suspicious. Not run off on an adventure without me.
Whoa, you're real. You're friends with her?
Rainbow Dash, one of the saviors of Equestria and the only Wonderbolt that's worth a piss, is friends with Daring Do. That's not exactly as unbelievable as you might think it is.
The way out is totally covered. How are we gonna get out of here? There!
Seriously, do you ever not escape out of the top of a temple?
I wouldn't be getting snippy when you can't fly.
Not particularly original or inspired, but it worked.
You know, there's a rule in storytelling called don't fix what isn't broken. Then why do you always complain about redemption arcs? Because they are broken.
I love the Daring Do that solves puzzles and uses her brain to get out of tough situations, and she did way more of that in the original trilogy. You love the Daring Do that is brave and awesome and comes out on top no matter what the odds.
Okay.
And that's okay.
I swear to God, if you deliver that empty, meaningless, thought-terminating platitude about it's all opinion just so you can continue to bitch and moan without having to put any amount of thought into the bitching and moaning, I'm gonna club you in the skull.
Do you think A.K. Yearling would consider letting me write the next book? I think I can make things way clearer. I mean, for instance, in the second adventure, there's a side character. I don't want to kind of name it right now because it's sort of this thing that I've already written a lot of fan fiction on. I don't want,
You know, since this is about fan fiction and fandoms...
There is no place to run, outsiders. This is my world. We will find you. We Frost Wolves will be waiting for you, Hellscream! You! Your ogres! Your whole iron...
Hey, I know you two are really busy and I'm gonna let you finish, but I need to borrow you for a second. That was cathartic. Alright, we're done. You can go back to avenging your father's death or whatever the fuck it was you were doing.